Right, boys and girls, life in a sling, what it is like, and more importantly, why does it suck as much as a girl with low self-esteem? These are the questions that I know keeps you, the viewer, up late at night. Now, first of all, I want to congratulate you on taking this important first step towards educating yourself on how us less fortunate creatures deal with life whilst living in a sling. Because I'll be real with you guys, a month in a sling may as well be 10 decades when it's taken you the equivalent of 16 minutes to get up off the fucking couch. Damn, this lack of mobility must be how my granddad feels. No wonder he never leaves the love couch. Also his favourite way to describe his bed. But the fact that my granddad is a legend is besides the point. Moving on. Oh, how I am excited to tell you how much living in a sling sucks dick. So, wiping your ass is almost impossible. Especially if God hates you enough to fuck up your dominant hand. Like me. Like, I will never take for granted again the ability to wipe my ass with a clean escape. Shit free. I feel like every time I take a dump that I am initiating a new game of operation. And when I inevitably slip up and wipe my ass with something that isn't tissue. Actually, I'll save you the details because it's quite graphic, but you get the point. I'm strongly considering investing in a bum gum toilet as, number one, I'm lazy, and you know, they say that hands-free shitting is the future. Right, let's go. The next problem that I consistently face whilst living in a sling is putting on a t-shirt. Like, I feel like I'm in Takeshi's castle, and I'm not good at that. I mean, honestly, putting on a t-shirt is basically as challenging as Leo DiCaprio felt when attempting to get down the stairs whilst drugged up on Quaaludes in the Wolf of Wall Street. Except, in this scenario, my bones do not feel like rubber due to the ludes, like in the film. Lucky shit. And I will snap them and cry like a little girl if said bones in arm go into sleeve at the wrong angle, even the slightest bit off. To be fair though, it's quite the sight. I must admit, watching me try to put on a top in a sling, cool, ladies. I look just as special as Leo does in that iconic scene, if I do say so myself. Except it's not akin to his good looks and charm, which is what I'd like it to be. It's more for all the wrong reasons instead. Basically how retarded I look. But still, we move. Now, this next problem, but I would say maybe it's a blessing of living in a sling, is that it really helps with family bonding. You know, you really get to know each other. Maybe a bit too much. Because basically when I shower, it is a team effort. Like the whole Foster clan coming in to sort me out. One's on holding shower gel duty, one's lifting the towel up and drying, one's on getting the Quaaludes after t-shirt ready. Formula 1 pit stop style efficiency. Now someone tell me that isn't family bonding. And just in case any of you are wondering, all of this is done with hands covering eyes, so no one gets to glance at little Jimmy. That's a typo. Did I say little Jimmy? I mean big Jimmy. Yeah, moving on. He's big, I promise. Sleep. How lovely is sleep? I love sleeping. I don't know about you guys, but sleep is beautiful. If I could sleep all day, I probably would. Well, that's how I used to fucking feel until I had a sling. Now I have to try to get to sleep on my back, because if I sleep on my bad arm, 100% dislocation, guaranteed, no returns. Now I shouldn't have to explain to you all that is wrong with sleeping on your back. And if you do this by choice, then I highly recommend that you step forward into a mental institution, because I'm pretty sure only serial killers do this. Like, why you gotta look up at the ceiling for? Who you planning on murdering tomorrow? Even if you kill someone, you don't even get all the glory. That shit's going to COVID. I'd just like to point out to you, this is not an episode of you dramatic fuck. And I am highly confident that you are not as charming as Joe. Just saying. Side note, is it odd that I look at Joe as sort of an idol? I mean, I just love how passionate he is about protecting the ones he loves. Just unfortunate most of them end up dead. And who knew that being helped with eating was such a pain in the ass? Now I'm sure you're all like, what? What did he just say? How is being brought food on your lap with your feet up whilst watching TV a bad thing? That sounds like heaven, right? Most people would die for free food served up to them on a plate. Well, no it's not. It's actually a hapless experience that makes me feel extremely uncomfortable because I do not understand social cues and don't know how to adequately show gratitude to loved ones. Like, I don't know what the lovely person, often a family member or friend, making me the food wants in return. Like, do I tip you? Like, please stop putting me in awkward situations. However, I'm sure money for Uber Eats would work better for all parties concerned. Although I will admit that one positive to come out of all of this suffering and inconvenience is that I have had to become very creative in the self-pleasure department. Now, before you groan and just hear me out, all I'll say is, who knew that tongs were so tactile? No. Peace! No, it didn't. That's bullshit. Anyway.